Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So from today I'm changing my topic basically. So from today I've from the next video that I will be uploading, that will be basically on self-improvement topics and the topics that you should know. And it after which basically we will be shifting to somewhat very knowledgeous and the things that you should know. We will even talk about Vedas and all the encrypted knowledge that our ancestors have encrypted it in the Vedas. We will be all be on the way to discover it. We will be learning Sanskrit, and after that, we will go more ahead on science and find things that proving new things and knowing new things, and we will be on the journey. I will be even try to help you as a class 10th, as I have completed my class 10th. I know the certain sources where to read. I know we can't rely on any one tuition or one school for the whole thing. We know that, hopefully you know that, and if not, I would like to say that in class 10th there isn't a single source from which you have to read. You can't be dependent only on the tuition, nor only on the school. So basically, there are some YouTube channels which would give you some basic ideas. I will say you from which channel to read what and how, but you can go and watch the videos which are very good. I think they are some of the best videos on YouTube for class 10th, which you can see and target for good marks. For basically, let's start with mathematics. So for mathematics, there are basically you can follow physics wala and go for one shot, but not below less one. Go for one shot that covers the NCRT, and make sure to go through each and every questions, each and every theorems of NCRT mathematics. Many people says NCRT sufficient for class 10. My advice or opinion is likely there are some chapters which is the content available in NCRT is sufficient, but there are some chapters which in from no doubt the question will come from this NCRT, but the type of question, the typology of question, the new type, घुमा के कैसे पूछते हैं, no, a bit twisted questions that you can get from Adi Sharma and Haris Agrawal. It's not like you have to see all the chapters from Adi Sharma and Haris Agrawal. That will be too lengthy. There are some certain chapters like triangle, circles, and quadratic equation in two variable, and the linear equation, and then trigonometry, not applications of trigonometry. And these are some basic chapters which you need to cover through Adi Sharma and RS Agrawal. Coming and remember that you have to do that, and after no ensuring you have done RS Agrawal and Adi Sharma NCRT all done, then you need to do one look just over the previous year questions, which from which twisted questions, as I said, you will be clear over there. Next, let's come to English. So for English, the you know you have to read the books. Without reading book, you can write what you want in the bookish language. You need to use some of the terms from the bookish terms, for which you need to complete read. I know this our two books, Footprint Without Feet and the other main book. We have to read all of that, for which I would like Padle Akshay. That is a great channel. No, it would give you a basic idea, and for that, that's I think for that tutorials are not required except for grammar, for which you can follow any normal channels that are means grammar is sufficient, self-sufficient. If you have sufficient time, then please go for PWs, which is great. But for chapters, you can read it once and you can listen properly to the teachers that are speaking to you in the schools, and that's all will do good. So, and please focus, not from the starting I'm saying, but gradually after PT2, 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 PT3, start focusing more on the passage, because the passage is of 20 marks. And normally people of our class, when we have a discuss, then we say that the majority of the time, means approximately 1 hour is given to 20 mark question. So please try to do that faster, try to do it in the most efficient way. Means it shouldn't be like you have done all the things in half of an hour, but most of it is wrong. So that shouldn't be the case. Oh, that much for English. Next, let's come to SST. For SST, the one and only teacher I would like to recommend is Digraj Singh Rajput. Sir, go and read from him. He is the teacher ki teacher hai wo. The way he teach, the way he just prints the story in your mind. So make sure to read from him. And remember, try to watch. Don't watch the 1 hour session. Watch the fully 3 hour sessions, and when your NCERT on your hand, and go through line by line, so that it would be easy for you to write anything whatever comes to in the exam. Okay, so we have covered, and from for economics and geo economics and civics, it is essential for you to just have a have some kind of guide or reference or some kind of notes, because the NCRT of that is highly, what do you say, means the content is this much, but the way it is used to express is very very difficult. So if you have some notes, it would be easier for you during the examination. Next, come to science. For science, chemistry, biology, and physics, three of them are, the tutors, the teachers of physics wala have taught them very 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 greatly. So don't go for the sessions like 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Click a video that 4 to 5 hours, 6 hours, and go complete all the lines by lines of your books. Then in text question, after that move on to some kind of extra questions that might be provided to you by the school, or might be from nearer sources, different sources. And if you think that you have some time, then make sure to watch the video, watch the video that the tutors of PD physics wala have covered. That would be a great option. And the chapters to focus more are basically like the carbon and its compound. No, what mistake I did was I left it for the last, and at the last I was no before 4 months I have read, but still things were not clear. No, things has to be very very clear, because the typology of question changes. There might be questions like find x, find y, this is the reaction, and find give the equation. So you have to be clear in each and every chapter. Each and every equation you have to be clear. Just read the equation once, and hopefully if you are coming to class 10th chemistry, make sure that in the class 9 that you have learned about how to elements and animal, el- two of the elements combine to form a compound, the each of the valencies that you have to remember, minimum up to 12. So that's all about chemistry. Next, coming to biology, uh, focus on the diagrams, because uh, overall 5 to 7 marks is coming from diagram. No, one MCQ is mostly coming, and case based, mostly it's diagram based question. And hardly there are some extra questions even where there is a diagram in the 3 marks or 2 marks question. So be sure to go through the diagrams, and even what are the things that are written in the diagram, what is important. read that. And next coming to physics. Yes, again physics wala, go through properly. uh, Rakesh sir, I guess he's the teacher, and he teaches greatly so well. Don't no go for either other ka teachers. He's a great teacher from for me. So please go, make sure to watch through that. And I would request, it would be a bade bhai wala advice, as I have completed class 10, that make sure to watch Vigyan Recharge Junior, I guess Vigyan Recharge Junior or class 9 class 10 something is a channel that shows you the actual way how it works for chapter like electricity. And basically, yes, it is one of the सबसे सर दुखाने वाला chapters. So it can easily be covered over that some kind of animations that he shows, and the way he explains that even also great. Next come to IT. Don't neglect IT. Most of the people will say हाँ, IT तो है, हाँ, IT तो है, छोड़ दे भाई, passing mark आ जाएगा. Not like that. IT is even important because for some reason, if the result in any kind of subject, it's very less, then it can help you in covering that marks. Because 50 marks theory and 50 marks practical, where let's say that no school gives below 40% the internal marking I'm speaking about. So minimum 40 marks, and if you scored even 30, it's easily 80. So don't neglect IT. And for IT, you don't need to buy all that big books. I would like to request, the all-in-one class 10 IT, for code 402. That's a good book, comes under reasonable price, and the content, sample paper, previous year question is even great. So if you does that, and if you want to see the practical plus, I would say you that for practical and both theory, you should have the book on the table. And on the mobile, you should mobile or PC, you should go with the reader's venue. That is a great teacher. The way he teaches is just like a big brother teaching in a funny way, and he even covers everything. And for subjects like other subject like, what's that, basically the third language which you say, like we have Odia or Hindi or Sanskrit. So make sure to go through very very neatly, because it's actually mark fetching, but it lot of thing has to be memorized by you. If you haven't memorized it, then it's not going to be easy. So make sure to go through it very very deeply. And another thing, um, this CBSE have written that in the official what we say PDF that he have sent, that there's mentioned that in science there isn't going to be no the in the boxes there are things like some of things like the concept of ATP, and the heart, the pumping machine, no the device used for what we say measuring the heartbeat. That's not required. That won't be asked in the examination directly. It would be asked in the PT2, PT3, and even first exam, second exam, class test, but it isn't going to come in the boards. So not no, there are very very lengthy, stretchy things. So not required that all. And for the examples of science are really really important. Questions doesn't directly come from the example giving it just a basic diagram. The questions turn, it's not, twisted question, very very twisted question. Make sure to go through previous year question. Then the civics, geography and history, when you will be reading, make sure that you have understood each and every image, because images are that way easy, they are not so hard. But if you once just you have looked upon it, then you can easily write it, as it is sure that it's gonna come for 1 or 2 marks. So okay, the video is going to be very very lengthy. Thanks for watching this video. Please do like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching this video. Tada, bye bye, see you.